Going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here. And do you have a Radeon 7 or has it suffered the infamous Code 43 kind of downfall? Who knows? I guess we'll find out by you guys in the comment section. But today we're taking a look at a new AMD update that's going to be happening on Xelis. So over here, coming into their Discord, it looks like a miner is being in production, and it looks like AMD is doing pretty good, where Radeon 7 could be seeing upwards of 60 kilohash. That's pretty good. That's with stock settings and first implementation, so no overclocks or anything. So it's going to be interesting to see how this does do, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are looking for a place to park your Radeon 7s. Now we do see Slicks here, or Slikes, I'm not sure how it's pronounced here, but this is the Xelis dev, and he's like, hey, abort the mission. Don't release the AMD miner. NVIDIA guys will kill me. That'd be a bad day. We don't want that to happen. But here we go. What's funny is the LOL miner dev here was actually right about the estimations on the hash rate of the Radeon 7s here. But it does sound like because these do use quite a bit of power, it may do 60 kilohash. AMD GPUs consume much more power than NVIDIA IRC, so efficiency may be the same. So we may not see actually better Radeon 7s in terms of efficiency, but they're going to see a decent amount of hash rate. It's going to be very interesting, you know, once this is actually done. And it looks like there's a couple hiccups now. And some people here, how much is it? No, it's not that good right now. Sorry, late night brain fart. What will I do with the big batch of 1,000 Radeon 7s ordered now? Now they're talking, it's going to be okay, but maybe not that good. The good news is my 128-bit division works great, and the bottleneck is purely memory. So it does look like Radeon 7 support is coming soon for Xelis here. And, you know, again, we don't know how well it's actually going to do. Initial leaks was it's going to be up to 60 kilohash. Now it sounds like it might not be as good. We'll just have to wait and find out. But support is coming for that and AMD GPUs. Now, the other thing here, I'm sure the crypto mining community is pretty excited. Xelis is a pretty pumped up coin moving into the next bull run for both GPU and CPU miners. But at this point, it's starting to look like it's not really for CPUs anymore. Now, I don't know how the efficiency rating between all the hardware is supposed to be. Someone down in the comment section, please let me know how close these are supposed to be in comparison, because some people are saying it's still within reason of what it's supposed to be. Personally, I feel that CPUs are no longer able to mine this coin, especially with most home miners having 15 cent plus power. Now, if you have 8 cent or less, it doesn't really matter as much here. But looking at the efficiency levels here between the 9950X, the 7950X, and the 7950X3D, we're seeing on the X3D 216 hash to watt ratios here. So you're getting 216 hashes per watt of power used. The 7950X is sitting at about 211, and the 9950X is at about 193. Now it's looking like some 4000 series GPUs are double that at over 400. So it's not really looking, if you have one piece of a hardware plus there's so many GPUs out there, having 2x the performance and efficiencies really does push CPUs off, and it's not really worth it, especially compared to the other CPU mineable coins out there. I really think it's way more profitable mining other coins. You're probably not even profitable on a CPU compared to the GPUs when mining Xelis. Now, another thing has emerged. It's looking like we may see a hostile takeover on FPGAs. Now, originally it was confirmed FPGAs could come online as long as all the performances and efficiencies were close together. Well, it's looking like FPGAs are in testing and they're blowing everything away. All right, so here we have the dev asking Whitefire, how is it going on your side, referring to a bit stream for testing to see how well it's going to perform as long as they keep it within close efficiencies here. And here we have actually T Swift answering, saying there's already a very effective bit stream, not from Whitefire. And then Slicks is answering, oh really, do you have some hash rate dash watts here? And VU35P, which is what the E300 does use for chips, is doing over 3x the performance of a 170HX. Over a 170. If we come into here, 170HX is currently the best GPU to have on Xelis. And we're seeing 3x the performance and 3x the efficiencies, which then is going to hit CPUs even harder, as it's going to have absolutely zero chance on the network at this point. And then we have the question, does that mean ASICs next? So I don't think there'll ever be ASICs on Xelis. The dev does not like them at all. And as soon as there's a hint or a whisper of an ASIC, there will be a fork. Remember the fork we just had to V2? It was just a fast one to get it done, you know, change some things with the algorithm. But if it really needs to happen, a whole new algorithm, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, it will be created to wipe everything clean again. So keep that in mind. This will never hit an ASIC stage, but it also will never hit an FPGA stage if they go too far ahead. Now, keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of tricky stuff. As we know, there's not very many public bitstream guys out there anymore. They're all bought up by private companies. So a lot of stuff may be hidden and private. So if we start to see some funny hash rates online, I would expect, you know, start believing rumors and just fork the coin. But just be ready. You know, crazy things could happen. We could see background hidden, no one talking about bitstreams type of thing happening, and people capitalizing on this because no one wants to say anything because they know a fork will be coming. Anyway, moving forward here, it also says can get better also if they figure out optimizations with the latest 2 division functions. So they're not even optimizing their 3x better. And then Slicks here is answering 3x efficiency or 3x the hash rate. And he says both. So destroying anything that's currently online. So it's going to be very interesting moving forward to see how this is addressed. Again, I don't know what the parameters are supposed to be to have anything close together. In my mind, you know, having double the efficiency and performance is already blowing something else out of the water. And especially with so many GPUs that already destroyed the CPU side of things in my mind. And then now with FPGAs going 3x plus better than GPUs, it's just going to be absolute craziness happening. So what are your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comments section? Well, thank you for checking out this video, everyone. We have Radeon 7s are coming. They look like they could be pretty decent here. AMD support as well, obviously, because that's an AMD GPU. And then we also have the hint of possible FPGAs, which are looking pretty darn good. So crazy stuff is happening in the world of Xelis. What do you guys feel for the future of Xelis? Do you think they should start planning the next fork already, or leave it as is, or just play it by eye? Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.